video from featuring Rise Nation, of course. So, hi everyone day. I hope everyone's day has been going swimmingly. I don't know why I got in this car. I hope everyone's day is going swimmingly. I hope everyone had a better day than I have, because today has been a day. I gave the rest of the Rise Nation, you know, a day to recuperate and not having to go full blast for stream. You know what I mean? Because you know, when it comes to like streaming and stuff, like it's everybody's real self, but it's not everybody's, you know, like, you know, they take it a lot more serious than you think they would. You know what I mean? So you gotta give them a break, because sometimes after streaming, everybody just falls right to sleep. You know what I mean? Because they're focusing, they're giving their all. You know what I mean? They're being funny. They're putting up with all the other stuff. It's like, it's sometimes that tiring, and we do it every day. So I was like, you know, everybody take a break, you know, from streaming today. You know, me, I guess I'm a lot more used to it than any of them. So I don't really, you know, today I've been like, you know, completely isolated from everybody else. So it's been a day. You know, some things happen here and there that may you know, just make you wanna take a break for a little while. But I'm here today to talk about something interesting, ladies and gentlemen, and that is when you think about people in video games, you think about all the other stuff that comes along with it. So even though you've played video games, 9 times out of 10 you probably watch anime. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, or half and half. I don't say half and half, because there's levels to this. You feel me? So you know, you either watch anime. Hold on, I'm gonna go to this casino real quick. You oughta watch anime, watch some anime, or you just, you know what I mean? Or you're a complete otaku. And what otaku means is basically a person, you could just say a person who loves their anime and their manga. You feel me? A full-blown, I'm going to Comic-Con next year toward person. There's a full-blown nerd, actually. And that will be me. Yes. You think about this 6'7" giant. He's an otaku, video game playing, nerdy mofo. You feel me? So yes, I know. Yeah, I am. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, because it's one of those communities where, like, you know, you be with some friends, and then you meet, you'll meet a person who all of a sudden, you know, watches anime just like you do. Because I'm not talking about, you know, to be an otaku is not just not one anime or two. It's a bunch. You feel me? Like a bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, oh yeah, I watch anime. Oh yeah, I watched Naruto before. Like, no, I'm talking about beyond the realms of Naruto, beyond the realms of even Dragon Ball Z. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about deep dive genres and all. Funimation, Crunchyroll, Verve, you feel me? Anything you can get your hands on to watch the anime, like, that's me. You feel me? And it's imperative. It's imperative that that people know that about me, because there's been some people in my around who, oh well, if you people watch anime, you're weirdos. Like, what? Like, what? Come on, bro. We're weirdos, but you're focused on us. You feel me? Like, anytime someone bashes anime or otakus, that's involving me. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of annoys the heck out of me, because these are the same dudes. These are the same dudes who love rap music and street bullcrap, just to make them feel just to make them feel good about themselves, I suppose. And it's something, it gets annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, otaku is, first of all, people, a lot of them aren't even weird. You know, none of them are weird. You know what I'm saying? They're just, you know, a lot of the time I find myself watching anime because I'm in emotional distress. And that's damn near 99.9% of the time. You feel me? So it's like, it's something, especially if your man, if a man still watches anime and, you know, he watches it and doesn't want to be bothered, leave him alone. You feel me? You know what I mean? Let him have that time, bro. Because, bro, like, anime truly does help at a point when it comes to emotional distress. It does. When you have like zero like people, you know, to turn to, you know, it can be essentially a happy place. You know what I mean? Sometimes I find myself just like, man, like I literally can watch I really can watch like 3 animes in one day, like full seasons. You feel me? Like 12 episodes, and you know what I mean. So it's like sometimes even more if I'm in an emotional or depressing state, I'd watch anime. You know what I'm saying? And depending on my mood, I watch different genres of it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like, it's just like that. You feel me? What's up? What's up? Feels kind of naked while the group here. I don't know, but you know that's kind of the price you pay when you're in the funk. You know what I mean? So everybody's doing their own little thing today. It's all right though. It's all right. I know. I mean, you know, everybody's just on today. Feels kind of lonely. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm not so keen today. In the life of otaku, I just finished watching. Well, I ain't finished watching it yet, but oh, wait a second, I have no money. I ain't finished watching it yet, but I'm watching Nobilis. Pretty interesting little anime involving nobles and humans.
I'm about to slide through, but I'm going to be playing Skyrim.
Skyrim. No. Skyrim. Oh, Skyrim. Oh no, you straight. You don't have to slide through on. No, this is just a solo stream that sometimes, you know, I just do. Yeah. So no, y'all good. Just say y'all do y'all day. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's the point of it all. Like, you know.
You should get it. It's addictive.
I've tried the whole Skyrim thing, and it's just like I probably would get it on PS4, but it was just a lag fest on PS3. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I tried to play it, you know what I'm saying, because people were saying it was a good game, you know what I mean, so I was like, okay, yeah, why not? I got it, and it didn't even get to the first part, like it was, that's how laggy it was, but we'll see about it later. Y'all, being otaku is a very, very interesting thing, because like I could be sitting with a group of friends, who don't watch anime at all, and then I run into this person, we all, you know, be in one place, and next thing you know, like, we're getting to talk about anime, and the friends be like, wait, what are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's also like a different language sort of deal, you feel me? Like, you remember this episode, bro? Did you watch episode such and such last night? Bro, yeah, bro, I'm crazy. It's crazy, bro. I can't wait till the next episode. You know, yeah, they be like that. Be like, what? The friend be like, what the hell y'all talking about? Oh, anime. Like, manga, you know. Well, you know, it's something that helps soothe the pain, because essentially anime, and you in the craziest way possible, can be relatable to the situation you're going through now. You feel me? So it's like, you know, it helps you cope with those, you know, these emotions that binds you to everything. You know what I mean? And you know, more, you know, sometimes you have to take those moments. You just have to take those moments and be to yourself. You feel me? No matter who it is, and you know, because you don't want to hurt the people you love. You know what I mean? You essentially, because of how you feel, of what you think. You know what I mean? You just don't. And that's something I had to do today. Is I had to literally separate myself from everybody, because I was letting my mind get the better of me. You feel me? So I sit down and watch some anime today, and I went back and watched first just now I was watching Novelist, and I was, you know, earlier I was I just, you know, I told the nation, you know, y'all take the day off, and I'm gonna put myself on lockdown today, because honestly I just wasn't feeling it earlier, and I had like a drastic change in mood earlier, like a drastic change. And honestly, I just sat there and like, y'all, I'm separating myself, you know, from them, my girlfriend, all of them. I just separated myself from all of them, you feel me? Because I don't want to hurt them, nor do I want to hurt myself, you feel me? Because of this thing called depression, you feel me? So it's like it only takes a little bit to set that off. You feel me? It takes a little bit of neglection. It takes a little bit of a mood change just to set you off and make you think like, man, what am I doing so wrong here? You feel me? Like, what you know what I'm saying? Why do I take so many things so seriously all the time? It's just because everybody, when people joke with me, you feel me? I tend to take things a lot more serious than anybody. I can't take a joke. You feel me? You know, and that's apparent because of when people joke around. You can't read. You know, you can no longer read them. You know what I'm saying? And that's you know. And today I was confronted with a feeling that I haven't in a while. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I had to go back and, you know, I was watching The Rising of the Shield Hero, and if y'all haven't watched it, it's a really good. And spoilers ahead, because I'm kind of finna explain how it goes. You know, just a little bit without spoiling it too much, but a little bit, you know, a couple spoilers. So basically, The Rising of the Shield Hero is about a guy named Nelfmi Iwatani, who basically is an isekai, and who basically is summoned to another world to be one of the 4 cardinal heroes of, you know, of this world, to protect it from what they call the catastrophe. And basically, you know, he's excited about him starting another life, because in the real world his life isn't all that great. You know what I mean? Walking around kind of depressed, kind of, you know, bored, and like wondering what to do next with life. You know what I mean? That was him, until one day he went to the library, opened a book, and he was summoned as the shield, the legendary shield hero. Now, above all, he was excited, and he was ready to go. You know, after being summoned by the king, after his summoning from Earth, you know, he finally, he gets with the king. All 4 heroes get with the king, and of course, you know, as soon as you get a grasp for how these other cardinal heroes are like, they're you know, just by looking at them, you can be like, you already won't like them, because you know, you can just tell, you know what I mean. And next thing you know, there's the queen, there's the king's daughter, which is mine, who pretends to be like some basically a helper of Naofumi, you know. And then it takes one episode. You know, that's all it took, was one episode to make you fall into this deep road trip with Naofumi, because he essentially not only take this girl in, you know what I'm saying, but he also, the next morning, you know, they go to sleep. Naofumi's Naofumi just brought a coat, and that's gone as well. And basically, Naofumi goes to the king, and turns out the king and his daughter are basically like, what could he say? They're biased narcissists, basically. You know what I'm saying? Just because they feel like the actions of the last shield hero accompanies the actions of the new shield hero, and basically mine lies to all the other cardinal heroes in saying that she was raped by Naofumi, and that made them you know, go against him. Of course, the spear hero, he was Mr. Oh, well, I have this girl all over my body. Oh, well, you know, I'm hot, she hot, I believe anything she says, you know, sort of deal. And that's when Naofumi, after everyone's looking at him in disgust and no one's on his side, Naofumi basically leaves in disgust. You feel me? And his whole mood and his whole thought on staying in this world changed. You feel me? So like it's when you can relate this to real life. With me, like when you compare the two. With me, you can take out the false rape claim situation, and you can basically put in everybody looking at you differently, and laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? And you can essentially put that element as above all, and basically you can put me in a situation where I don't change drastically, but I'm starting to change. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem that I have to overcome in order to be, you know, great. You know what I'm saying? Is do I want a life of despair, or do I want a life of light? You feel me? There is no in between. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're capable of bad things doesn't mean we have to act on it. You feel me? Because we're capable of even greater things. You feel me? If we cannot be you know, like, we can't choose or pick our own battles, and you know, and do what's right, instead of trying to be so righteous about everything. You know what I mean? Because honestly, some very few things. There's some things that you don't have to see or do to, you know. I'm sorry. Hold up. Okay. So there's some things you don't. There's some things you don't have to overdo. You feel me? Just because you feel like it's it hurt. You know, it's just because you feel like it isn't really right. You feel me? Because you can do the same thing. You feel me? You can hurt people. You can hurt people that you don't know you hurt. You feel me? And you can essentially be the same thing. You feel me? Hold up, y'all. Hold on, because right now I don't feel like dealing with this right now as a whole. Hold on, y'all. Just to let you know, but what do you what? No, 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 don't, no, no. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright, hell yeah, I'm back. So, I was saying, okay, let's switch up a little bit because I was deep in otaku talk and rising the superhero. I totally forgot where I was. So, like I was saying, you know, to make my point clear, sometimes being taking the hot route about things isn't always the better way of doing things. You know, that's not something that everybody wants to hear, of course, because honestly, it just feels better. It just feels better to get that revenge and give them that karma. But you have to know that in the world we live in today, that giving them that karma can cost you your whole life. You feel me? In more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? And in the society we live in today, honestly, it, it's better off for you not throwing away your life because of how angry you are. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy coming from me because honestly, I'm a hothead sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm telling you, I'm telling you because I truly know the outcome of trying to seek vengeance for something that's really bad happened. That really bad happened. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, take as you will, you know, and be that as it may, you know, there's a lot of things you can't really change when it comes to people, because people they can change, but they choose not to. You feel me? Like we don't live in the world of anime, man. You know, I wish we lived in the world of anime. I wish that people can change so drastically, but it's just not possible. You know what I mean? It takes time. It takes effort. It takes days. You know what I'm saying? So like it. That's what it is. You feel me? Like you have to realize that life is so goddamn short. You know, I'm not finna holler YOLO, but I'm finna live it to the fullest, because if you're gonna live life to the fullest, do it the right way. You know, you say what's the right way, and it's like, well, first of all, don't do something stupid and foolish as though living your life to the fullest as in going the egg or throw tissue at someone's house just because, you know, it's something you've never done before. You know what I'm saying? Instead, how about you go, you know, travel somewhere? You know, go to somewhere you've never seen before. You know, go, you know what I'm saying? Be responsible about it. You know what I'm saying? Do it the right way. Be classy about it. You know what I mean? You know, that's not a bad thing to do. You know, it's not bad to go explore the world because you've never had before. You know, but don't stop thinking that just because it's you only live once that you have to do every bad, stupid, retarded thing underneath the sun. You feel me? Yeah, you're gonna have your times. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that you can't really avoid as being especially you know your teenagers coming into adulthood. You know, you're gonna be like, oh well, you know, you're not underneath your parents' house anymore, so you're gonna get to do a lot more things. Be smart with your freedom to do things. You know what I'm saying? Be smart with it, because there's a lot of people who don't have freedom anymore. You know, there's a lot of people who are open but don't have freedom. You know, it's just true the way it is. You know what I mean? Be smart and play it smart. Play it by the book. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. You know, in anime, people they seem, oh crap, come on, bro. People, they seem to have even the worst of in anime, even the worst of people change, you know, drastically. You know, who's a couple people I can think about that has changed, like super drastically from disgustingly evil to amazingly good. she's good. One of the best examples is one of the best examples is Urza Nightwalker. You know, when in Fairy Tail, when Urza had to fight herself, you know, like the Nightwalker version of herself, it seemed like it was impossible, like nearly impossible to like change her, because she was so deep in despair. You know what I'm saying? She was deep into it. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, Urza, she finally pulled through with her. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like you couldn't get. It looked like you could not get to her. You feel me? You couldn't, because you know she was so set on, you know, being this and her pride, and you know she's been through this and she let that take control. You feel me? But Urza been through just as much suffering and pain as she has. You feel me? But yeah, she chose the good side. You feel me? She chose to protect people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it could just be that way. You know what I'm saying? Anime can also teach you a lot about you know, choosing your battles quite you know, lovingly and interestingly. You know what I mean? Because honestly, some things are worth fighting for more than others. You know, that is true. But nothing's really stopping you from trying to fight for you know, you doing the, you know, whether you doing the right thing or not. You know what I mean? That's you know, never think that you know, you're just because someone is going through something much bigger than you, that you can't focus on yourself, because their problems aren't your problems. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're going through, that a person could be going through a lot more than you. You know what I'm saying? You going through something as well, whether it's big or small. You feel me? You're going through it. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to conquer it some way, somehow. Is always the answer. But never think that you're insignificant just because someone else is going through something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? That you're not, or you know what I'm saying? Or it's just a difference, a big difference between what y'all going through. Because either way, whether it's self, whether it's life or death, you know what I'm saying? It's worth trying to, you know, it's worth trying to you know, love. You know, it's worth trying to get through. You know what I mean? It's worth acknowledging the fact that y'all are going through a hard time right now. Give them that space. You know what I mean? So don't think about, you know, the people who are in Peachy King, and you know, you love yourself. You know, y'all gotta stand by and be there. You feel me? When you know, I'm not saying materialistically wise be there. I'm saying emotionally, you know, someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? For the people who feel like they're strong all the time, you know, be there for them. Be there for him or her. You know, that's all you really gotta do.
Fantastic. Champagne is gonna flow tonight. Hey, I know it's tacky, but I'm the king of tack. I'm Gay Tony, for God's sake. Tony Prince. That's me.
It's amazing how certain people just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I'm glad. Hey, hey, I mean, okay, if that's if that's how you want to do it, that's um,
HM.
alright. We'll end this right here, y'all. Because I gotta go deal with some things that seem to need to be dealt with. So, until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.